Football Fans Tribe over here with the interview Nigeria football fans after matches. And we're giving Nigeria football fan content back to back. So if you're new, I bet click that subscribe button. Also like this video. Thank you so much for watching. This after the watch along we did at Vitality at Central Park, Abuja. Thank you so much for hosting us. Very beautiful place in case you want to do go-karting, mini golf, or anything like that for Abuja here. Just come to Central Park, Vitality at the Central Park. Thank you so much for hosting us, man. We move in 3 points back on top of the group. And I don't know whether it is satisfactory enough, but your thoughts on the game?
Now, obviously, it's not satisfying. It was a very anemic performance. And it's apparent to every single person that the coach doesn't know what his starting 11 is. So he's here to assert his tactics, assert his philosophy on this team. But moving forward, to be honest, sometimes during the match, it's actually laughable how poor we are. You can see in the midfield, there's no solidity. You can see we're still lacking that dynamism in the midfield. That midfielder that can run with the ball, dribble with the ball, pass the ball. You can see the identity, the awareness. There are certain times they are not aware of each other's position. So that's still a struggle in this team. But at the end of the day, what matters is that you win. You have that cutting edge to score a goal, and they won the game. So it's fine.
Won the game, and the starting lineup you spoke of, 5 changes from the last game. And does it look like at least he's trying to change things and he's trying to make everybody know that, okay, we don't mess up here, and some people need to be held accountable for that result. And we're not to make 5 changes. We've won the game now. I'm moving forward.
So at the end of the day, it's about perception. So if people look at him and say that he's a tactician, he needs to switch up and chop up and change things regularly, like other coaches do, then it's understandable. But if the perception is that he doesn't know what he's doing, he doesn't have an identity, then that is where there's an issue with the team. But personally, I looked at it, at the end of the day, you needed the response. When the team, they are not delivering, when they are not giving you what you've asked them for, what you've demanded for on the training ground, you have to change things up. My only surprise was that I expected Lookman to start, because I think 45 minutes does not suffice, or does not warrant him being dropped from the team. But at the end of the day, it's 3 points. He's still going to keep on changing and chopping, because it's obvious to every single person. He doesn't know what his preferred starting lineup is. And it's better he experiments now rather than going into a serious competition and keeps on experimenting. So when he keeps on experimenting now, we'll have consistency, we'll have the structure that he's looking for, and probably build the dream team that will know that this team they are capable of producing.
Nice one. And a bright Osayi-Samuel, one of our best players against Portugal in that 4-0 loss. And one of our best players again in the last game against Guinea-Bissau here in Abuja. And was he one of our better players today again?
He was okay. I won't say he was exceptional or phenomenal, but at least he delivered a good performance. You can see that every single player, most of them, they were under par before they were below par. So when every person is below par, the average performance looks like a star-studded performance. So by the end of the day, I think he was okay. We still need that consistency. Giving us 2 to 3 games is not good enough. You need to give us a multitude of games.
But he don't hold on that right back position for now.
No, the right back position is his. We're even making jokes that it's better than Wan-Bissaka attacking, which is a lie. But at the end of the day, at least we know who our right back is. We know who our 2 centre backs are. We know who our striker is, Osimhen. We know that in the midfield, it will be stamped his own position. So at least there are certain areas that we know that will not be caught off surprise or not be caught off guard when we see the starting lineup. We know who are the first names on the sheets.
You should stick to Omeru Ajayi moving forward.
No, at the end of the day, we don't know what the tactics is with this manager. So I feel personally there are so many times that they do not stick to the tactics, they compromise the tactics and they end up improvising. So I think he should still stick with Omeru. Let's see him out for a couple of games. Let's see what's happening. When the team gets a little bit of structure and now start getting the results, we can now see our weak points, we can now see the weak holes, we can now see the limitations in the team, bring them out, and we get where we're going to.
And Victor Osimhen, one of the top scorers in Europe this season, 2 games for the Super Eagles, 0 goals. And I don't know if you saw when they argue with Zaidu Sanusi. Sanusi called the ginger and said, "Oh boy, no be you do pass or relax, so all of us now play." And surely we need to avoid things like that in our team moving forward. Make it not lead to a bigger problem.
Yeah, as in we don't want
ego-wise.
No. We don't want anybody ruining the balance of the dressing room. So at the end of the day, what I look like with Osimhen is that his passion is different from these players. When you look at CV, when you look at achievements, there's nobody in this team that is on his level. So understandably, he'll be frustrated and agitated with things they do because there's a certain level of expectation he has in the head of what this team should be. And apparently at this moment, it isn't. So I understand where he comes from, but he needs to understand that this team is growing. He needs to build the team. He needs to set the pace. There are certain times he has had horrible performances, and we've seen that he struggled to replicate his club form for the national team. So he needs to set the pace. He needs to set the bar. When he starts improving on his performances, understandably, he has been starved so far. Chances have not been created as much as they would have been if he was playing in Naples, Napoli. So I understand where he's coming from, but you shouldn't ruin the balance of the dressing room. Nobody's above the national team. Nobody's above the coach. They are all one team. We need that togetherness. We don't want 11 disjointed individuals on the team. We need unity. We need tenacity. We need intensity. That's what we need for this team.
That's all, man. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our video where you supposed like, and all our social media links. I beg, follow us on every platform because we get content for everybody.